our discussion about Unit 3, starting on page 20 of Future Events. This is English 3. We're going to do pages 20 to 24 and 27. So definitely means that you're sure that something is true. Probably means you don't know if something will or will not happen. What will happen before 2050? Check DT, definitely true. PT, probably true. PF, probably false. Or DF, definitely false. What you're doing is you're deciding whether or not something will happen before 2050. Before 2050. This is your opinion. There are no right or wrong answers. Researchers download human brain. Do you think that is definitely true? That will happen before 2050? PT probably true. PF probably false, or DF definitely false. World population reaches 9 billion. Do you think we will hit 9 billion people before 2050? Forced tourist visits Mars. Do you think that will happen before 2050? Chinese replaces English as international language. Do you think that will happen before 2050? Rising sea levels flood Osaka, Japan. Do you think that is true or false? Okay, Germany bans human drivers. Germany bans human drivers. In other words, the cars are driven by computers. Do you think that will happen by 2050? Check the answer you think is true. Present simple. Present simple is either happening now or you're talking about when something will happen. It's usually made with the verb plus S. The class starts tomorrow at 9 a.m. Present progressive is formed by adding an ing to a verb plus a helping verb. A helping verb is like am or are. Okay? I am getting a new class next semester. Going to and about to mean the same thing. You can use going to and about to talk about things you have not done yet. Use them with the helping verb like am. I am going to Sumyan. I am about to go to Sumyan. Okay, vocabulary, page 20. To relax is to do nothing. To depart is to leave. To arrive is to come someplace. To tell is to give someone information. The dialogue is between Joe and Mark. They're talking about their plans for a long weekend. A long weekend is when you have either Friday or Monday off. Listen to the dialogue, then read it with a partner. So, Joe says, do you have any plans for the long weekend? I'm visiting my parents. What about you? I'm going to stay here. Relaxing for a while will be nice. Yes, but your plan sounds better. Who else is going? My sister is going to meet me at the bus station. We'll travel back to Chicago together. Chicago is a large city in the United States in the northern part. It's kind of like Seoul. How about your brother? He arrives on Saturday. His plane departs in the morning. Depart means it's going away from, okay? It's leaving in the morning. Your mom must be happy. Actually, she doesn't know yet. My dad was going to tell her, but he thought she would enjoy the surprise. Okay, so Mark's dad didn't tell his wife, Mark's mom, that Marcus and his sister are coming up to visit them in Chicago. He wanted to surprise her. Okay. Do you have any plans for the long weekend? I'm visiting my parents. What about you? I'm going to stay here. Relaxing for a while will be nice. Yes, but your plan sounds better. Who else is going? My sister is going to meet me at the bus station. We'll travel back to Chicago together. How's your brother? He arrives on Saturday. His plane departs in the morning. Your mom must be happy. Actually, she doesn't know yet. My dad was going to tell her, but then he thought she would enjoy the surprise. Put me on pause and read this through. Go through and look up any words you don't know in your online or phone dictionary. Okay, one more time. Do you have any plans for the long weekend? I'm visiting my parents. What about you? I'm going to stay here. Relaxing for a while will be nice. Yes, but your plan sounds better. Who else is going? My sister is going to meet me at the bus station. We'll travel back to Chicago together. How about your brother? He arrives on Saturday. His plane departs in the morning. Your mom must be happy. Actually, she doesn't know yet. My dad was going to tell her, but he thought she would enjoy the surprise. Okay, question. How many people are in Mark's family? Well, he has a sister, he has a brother, he has his dad and his mom, and there's Mark, so that's 5 people. Okay, future tenses, meaning chunk. I'm visiting my parents. That means I am visiting my parents, which means you're going to visit your parents because they're talking about what they're going to do on the long weekend. Who else is going? Now they're saying this present tense, but it hasn't happened yet. It's something that will happen in the future. Who else is going? I'm going to stay here. Going to means you're doing something in the future. My sister is going to meet me at the bus station. Okay, bus station, bus terminal, it's where most of the buses go in a city. And they're in a really large city, there may be 2 bus stations or bus terminals. Here in Busan, we have Sasang and Nopal bus terminals. Relaxing for a while will be nice. We'll travel back to Chicago together. He arrives on Saturday. Arrives, it means the person is coming to. His plane departs in the morning. That means it leaves in the morning. My dad was going to tell her. Was going to. Now, the person is no longer going to do it. Was going to means you're not doing it, or the person is not doing it. He thought that she would enjoy the surprise. So he's talking about the father is thinking that his wife would enjoy the surprise of their 3 children coming back to visit them. Okay, relaxing for a while will be. Will be is future, and we will travel. Will is also future. Present simple. Our class starts at 9 tomorrow. The festival runs from May 8th to 10th. Okay, so now we're talking about times. You're using present simple, but you're actually talking about the future. You're using a time. Starts at 9, runs from. Now there should be 2 days, May 8th to 10th, so runs from, first day to last day. Present progressive, she is hosting a party tonight. Well, now she's hosting it. That means she's having the party in her apartment or her house. But that's actually in the future. They are getting married in April. Now we have April, so April hasn't happened yet, so this is in the future. Tense forms. Will. Future from the present. The train will depart at 10:15. We will meet again soon. Listen and repeat. The train will depart at 10:15. We will meet again soon. Future from the past. He said that he would send us an invitation. This means in the past he said that he was going to send an invitation, but you haven't received it. That's why you're asking about he said that he would. Okay, be going to. Be going to. Future from the present. I am going to try harder next time. Okay, you didn't try hard enough this time, so you're going to try harder next time. Listen and repeat. I am going to try harder next time. She is going to be a lawyer after graduating. A lawyer is a person that either defends people or prosecutes people for the state or for the government. I'm going to try harder next time. She is going to be a lawyer after graduating. Now, future from the past. I was going to compete. Was means you were going to do something, but you've decided not to do it. But I injured my hand. Okay, listen and repeat. I was going to compete, but I injured my hand. Compete means to participate in a competition like a race or a debate, something like that. Okay, be about to. Be about to. It's a near future. Please find your seats. The show is about to begin. Find your seats means you need to sit down now. Find your seats. Okay. Listen and repeat. Please find your seats. The show is about to begin. Okay, is everything ready? The guests are about to arrive. Guests are people coming to you. Now you can have a hotel call their customers guests, or this can be someone coming to your house or to a party. Okay. Is everything ready? The guests are about to arrive. Future from the past. When I arrived, the lecture was about to start. That means when you arrived, the lecture hadn't started, but it was about to. Okay, now you're going to ask about the event that is going to happen. Okay, listen and repeat. When does the baseball game start? It starts in 30 minutes. Note it's in 30 minutes, okay? Let's do the next one. When does the rock festival open? It opens in 2 weeks. When does the graduation ceremony end? It ends at noon. When does the band play? It plays before the game. When does the sale last? Or you can say, how long does the sale last? It lasts until next Friday. It lasts until next Friday. When does the Thanksgiving Day parade fall? Okay, let me explain that in a minute. You have Chuseok, we have Thanksgiving in the United States. Canada has their own Thanksgiving, but it's on a different day. Okay, Thanksgiving is a time when you are thankful for everything that you have, your food, your clothing, your house, your friends, your family. And one of the things we do in my family is we go around the table talking about what we're thankful for. It's a day of gratitude, thankfulness. It's also a family day. It's very important for you to be with your family if you can. If you can't, you get together with your closest friends and you have a special dinner. Okay, now one of the things they serve is turkey, so this is why there's a balloon of a turkey. Now the Thanksgiving Day parade they're talking about is in New York City. They have a Thanksgiving Day parade with many, many balloons. They blow the balloons up, they hold the balloons over their head by many lines, and they walk down the street, and people watch it all over the country on television. They watch the Macy's Thanksgiving Day parade. When does the Thanksgiving Day parade fall? It falls on November 22nd. Now, fall. In this case, we're talking about something on the calendar. Thing that falls on your calendar means it's on a different day every year, because there's a difference between the sun calendar and the moon calendar or lunar calendar. So Thanksgiving is the last Thursday of the month of November. So it's going to be on a different day every year. And usually people are off from Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday so they can visit and spend time with their families. Okay. When does the Thanksgiving Day parade fall? It falls on November 22nd. That means this year it's on November 22nd. When does the train depart? It means leave. When does the train depart? It departs in 1 hour. It departs in 1 hour. When does the store close? When does the store close? It closes at 9 p.m. It closes at 9 p.m. Okay, vocabulary, page 22. Repeat after me. Crossword. Crossword. That's a word puzzle. TV series. TV series. It's all of one TV show. Everyone had plans for Saturday afternoon, but the boss called a meeting. Ask and answer questions about what the people were going to do. Okay. If you hear any noises, that's my cat. I apologize. What was Luke going to do? He was going to go for a jog. He was going to go for a jog. Now let's go around the circle and let's talk about all the people. What was Alan going to do? He was going to watch a TV series. What was Peggy going to do? She was going to stay in bed all afternoon. What was Susie going to do? She was going to write a letter. What was Nate going to do? He was going to do the weekend crossword. What was Anna going to do? Anna was going to read a novel. What was Vince going to do? He was going to take his sons to the park. All right, go through this and practice what the people were going to do. Okay? Let's do that one more time. What was Luke going to do? He was going to go for a jog. What was Alan going to do? He was going to watch a TV series. What was Peggy going to do? She was going to stay in bed all afternoon. What was Susie going to do? She was going to write a letter. What was Nate going to do? He was going to do the weekend crossword. What was Anna going to do? She was going to read a novel. What was Vince going to do? He was going to take his sons to the park. What was Claire going to do? She was going to meet her friends for lunch. Okay. Now you're going to look at these situations. What's happening? She's about to crash. About to. What's happening? It's about to rain. It's about to rain. What's happening? He's about to score. He's about to score. What's happening? She's about to leave. She's about to leave. What's happening? He's about to go to work. He's about to go to work. What's happening? She's about to have a baby. Oh my goodness. She's about to have a baby. Okay. Okay, let's practice these one more time. What's happening? She's about to crash. What's happening? It's about to rain. What's happening? He's about to score. What's happening? She's about to leave. What's happening? He's going to work. What's happening? She's about to have a baby. Wow, that's amazing. Okay, now we've got Henry. Henry is a very busy guy. Very busy guy. He is doing a lot of things. This is his schedule. A schedule is a diary. This is everything he's going to do on Wednesday. As you can see, he's a very busy guy. So what you're talking about are when and the time, okay? When is Henry going to wake up? He is going to wake up at 6 a.m. What time will he meet Fred? He will meet Fred at 8 a.m. When does he give his sales presentation? A sales presentation is a presentation like this, only you're giving information in order to sell a product or service to somebody. Okay? So presentation is about that product or service. When does he give his sales presentation? He gives his sales presentation at 10 o'clock. What is he going to do after the sales presentation? He's going to have lunch with clients. Clients are people that you're selling something to, or people that you sell them a product or service. Your job is to keep your clients happy. When is he returning to the office? He's returning to the office after lunch. What is he going to do in the afternoon? Afternoon is any time after noon, okay? He is going to review the monthly sales figures. Monthly sales figures. These are this is the amount of money that he has from the sales. Okay? Who is he having dinner with? He is having dinner with Kathy. What will he do in the evening? He will watch news on TV. Wow, he's a very busy guy. Okay. When is Henry going to wake up? He's going to wake up at 6 a.m. What time will he meet Fred? He will meet Fred at 8 a.m. When does he give his sales presentation? He gives his sales presentation at 10 a.m. What is he going to do after the sales presentation? He is going to have lunch with clients. When is he returning to the office? He is returning to the office after lunch. What is he going to do in the afternoon? He is going to review the monthly sales figures. Who is he having dinner with? He's having dinner with Kathy. What will he do in the evening? He will watch news on TV. So there are your answers. Okay, for this activity, you're going to be on 2 pages. You're going to be on page 101, and you're going to be on page 23, okay? So you can see by looking at these two that you're going to fill in the blanks. What will Kate do on Tuesday? She will bake muffins. What are Jeb and Nico going to do on Tuesday? They are going to stay home. There's also Ron and Sandy. They're going to try to find out what Stephen is doing, Kate is doing, Ron and Sandy are doing, and Jeb and Nico. On the bottom, you will see the same thing, but they're filled in different blanks. So you're going to go over this and be sure you filled in the different blanks for this. So what will Kate do on Monday? Kate will work late on Monday. She is going to work late on Monday. Okay? Let's do another example. What will Stephen do on Tuesday? Stephen is going to take a rest on Tuesday. Go back and forth between the pages and fill this out. Take your time. Be sure you understand and repeat the questions to yourself and the answers as you go along. Well, I've enjoyed teaching you today. And for the next class, we're going to go over the rest of the chapter from page 24 till page 27. We're going to keep going until we get to the end. Have a wonderful day.